So, hello guys, welcome to the Daily Quest show.
Hello, welcome once again. It's episode.
This is episode 4.
We are cruising on well.
Yes.
We are doing well.
Target ni episode?
Let's go up to 10. Let's try. Yeah, but well done.
Mimi nadhania tutafanya kama inaitwaje ma series zingine.
Yeah, let's
Zinafikanga
try.
so.
You never know. Let's try. We are doing well so far.
Okay.
Thank you. I want to say thank you so much to all of you. You have viewed our episodes. You've liked. You've made feedback. You've shared your comments. I mean, we love you guys. Thank you so much, even for subscribing, for sharing. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Yeah, much love out there. Yeah.
And you feel the love, right?
We do feel the love.
Yeah.
So, sijui leo pia nianze na dad joke.
Please throw in. I'm sure you like. Did you like the joke? Did you like the dad joke?
Yeah, and I think it's in line with what we are going to discuss today. So the joke is, let me just ask you a question.
Ask me.
Do you know why men like to barbecue? Kwa nini men wanapenda kuchoma nyama? Yeah.
To barbecue.
Yeah.
Because they kill the barber shop.
Try, but no. But this is the only time.
I really thought about it.
But this is the only time they get to play with fire without getting in trouble. This is the only time we get to play with fire without getting in trouble. Because every time we play with fire, we're gonna get in trouble. But when doing barbecue,
is that a joke? It sounds like a deep thing. Is it a joke? No.
haujaget tuendelee.
Make it. I think it's not a joke really. That's not a joke. It's a deep thing. It's a statement.
It's a joke, man.
No.
Kama hujaelewa basi let's move on.
Next time ujitayarishe vizuri. Give me another joke. That's not a joke.
That was a serious joke.
Mimi niko na joke.
Sema.
Guess what did one cabro say to the other cabro?
Hey, we are bros, man.
Cabro.
Yeah, unaona tunaishia.
Umejaribu cabro.
Yeah.
It's a joke, you should laugh.
Ha.
Yeah, but welcome to episode 4. And we have something hot steaming. Yeah, so take us through.
It's straightforward. You know, during the weekend, we were at an event somewhere.
Yeah.
And at that event, which we are not going to disclose, there's someone that was lost or disappeared. Hajui mahali alienda. Yeah, and that statement kept on coming. Akiulizwa huyu msee ako wapi? Huyo aliishia. So we didn't bother to ask if he passed on ama aliishia wapi.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And this it was the man of the house.
Yeah, the dad of the family.
The dad of the family.
Yeah.
And now coming from that event, we came discussing. I had my bro-in-law in that vehicle, and we came discussing.
I was there too.
Yeah, and we felt at times we like men, we just feel like we just want to disappear.
Oh.
just to go. Acha kusema na ulikuwa hapo na ulikuwa na support.
But also it just sounds like you guys are living very bad lives that you want to disappear. Yeah, you know how that makes me feel? Like you're unhappy. Yeah. Like men are unhappy.
I think it's the burden. I think men have a lot of burden. Na at times inafikanga mahali unaona, for me to find peace or for a man to find peace, you'd just rather disappear. Go find that peace elsewhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had them have the conversation, and they were like, sometimes you feel like disappearing, for a while or forever, and then you just come back later because you don't have an outlet. Because actually, our bro said you don't have an outlet. So the ladies have outlets, but men don't have outlets.
Yeah, and I think that was the discussion about. I think it's men's mental health, but also, men hatupendi kushare our mashida, our problems. We'd rather just keep them in, and the more we keep them in, the more they kill us slowly. And I think this week, actually on Sunday, I invited some men to the studio. I told them, you need to come, and we just have a discussion. So guys, watch out. This week we're going to have an episode with men, and we're going to be talking about what do men really want.
Yeah. I think it's time. You need to have that episode, and you need to have that conversation with the men.
Yeah. But let's start with what do men really want?
What do men really want? That's a very big question.
I think number one thing is peace.
Let me ask you. So will we talk about what men want and what ladies want, or today is just men?
We'll discuss. Let's discuss both. But I've just promised the viewers and followers and the gents that this particular week we are going to have some men seated here, and we're just going to have some men talk. Mentality,
It will be called mentality.
Sasa
I think it's a good topic.
Nikapoa. Mentality.
So keep it locked. We'll have a mentality.
So what do men really want? I think the number one thing is peace. Peace.
Okay. So are we speaking about in a marriage setup? I think.
A marriage setup. Home setup. Just generally, what do men really want? They want peace. Okay. And peace can be found in different ways. Maybe there are those that they find peace in wealth, finances. Ukiwa na finances, that's the bottom line. There is peace. Kuna wale they have the finances, they have everything, but they don't have peace at home. From the word go, unaingia kwa nyumba, it's not peaceful. Yani unaanza tu kurushiwa mabomu na magrenade.
Example of a bomb.
From the word go, and that's why you find you'll find someone atatoka job na hataenda straight home.
Atapitia mahali maybe to grab a drink, to grab some food.
And you'll find some cases men who just go to a restaurant, to a pub, to a bar, and watakaa tu hapo na drink yao until midnight ama past midnight, just to find that peace of mind, because wanajua mahali naenda it's not naingia Afghanistan manzi.
Actually, there are those who remain in the car parking for a while before now getting into the house. Is that also now finding peace?
In one way or another. Also, as much as we don't have an outlet, we love our space.
The man cave.
Man cave. That man cave. Mali hausumbuliwi. Maybe uko tu unasikiza vitu zako, maybe you have your earphones, umerelax, hakuna kelele. Just men want peace. I wish ladies can listen to this and muingize hii ndani.
If you want to talk to me directly. I'm here, bro. I am here.
Not really, because most of the time you find 80 to 90% of the time the ladies ndio wana cause historia.
Wana distract. wana disrupt peace.
Yeah, unaingia kwa nyumba tu ni makelele from here to Timbuktu. Kama sio hii ni hii, hujafanya hii, hujafanya. They don't give men that space just to unwind and just be in their own cocoon and be peaceful.
You see the way, ladies, I'm quiet today. I just want to hear you out. I want to listen. I want to understand. So how does peace look to you? You as Ray.
Me as
Give
Ray,
me a scenario of how peace looks to you.
I think you know me better or you know me best. Peace to me, I just love being when at times you have a lot of things in mind, and maybe life is lifing and things are really going fast in life. I think at times you get even a mental block. You stop thinking, you can't think, you can't work, you can't do anything. At that point, for me as Ray, how I find peace is just being alone, and I just sleep. That's the point that I get the best sleep.
Yeah, actually right.
Na nisisumbuliwe, no kids coming in sijui unajua kuna two minions wanakuja na kupok nini, they really want you to play with them. Maybe at that time you're solo. But I think the one way that I personally rejuvenate is through sleep.
Okay.
Yes.
So that peace to you.
That is peace to me, without any disturbance. Yeah.
So I just want to say now, I have heard you. I'm sure the ladies have heard what men want in point one, and I would say for the ladies now, in point one of what the ladies want, I want to go to the opposite of what you want. The ladies want attention, and for sure, the whole day you've been away for work, and probably even I sent a text and you didn't get back. You've not said hi, you've not discussed whatever you were supposed to discuss. Then you come in the evening. I expect it's the time now for you to give me attention. So for the ladies, they love attention. So if you're not able to give that attention in the evening, can you at least give attention during the day? How is your day? How are you doing? So that at least when you're coming in the evening, there's no, chaos that you're talking about. There's no, I don't want to pour, sometimes we wait for you to pour out how our days were. Because you're our emotional mates, you're our darlings basically, and we just want to share our lives with you. Hatunanga hata ubaya. Then sometimes maybe there are unresolved issues during the day we've not been able to resolve. The kids have, they have done one thing or another, and we want to share with you. We just want that attention. Like, can you just listen? Can you give me a little bit of attention? Yeah. Then apart from that, then if you communicate that you want peace, then let me know at least the days or the time that you'll be giving me attention. Like, okay, I know you want attention, but when I arrive, can you give me a few minutes for me to decompress? And then now you come and pour out whatever you want to pour out, and then I'll give you attention. Or on specific days, can you let me decompress? And then on this particular day, we can go out on a date night. You find all those things, and I'll give you attention, because we really crave for attention. We want to be seen, we want to be heard.
Attention too. Then why don't you give the men peace, and then once they're done with that peace, they have wamesha unwind.
No, Ray, this is not a debate. We are not debating. Remember, I'm listening to you, you're listening to me.
Yeah.
It's not a debate. Hata mimi ningekwambia that peace.
Once they are peaceful and they have decompressed, as you're putting it, or wamesha unwind, then they will come and give you the attention that you need.
It's okay. All I'm saying is, for the gents out there, communicate to your person and say, you know what, when I come in the evenings, I don't like you pouring out whatever you want to pour out to me. Just give me a few minutes for me to decompress. Because sometimes it looks like I want to share things, but it's like you're ignoring me. And yet it's the peace. Now that, like you're saying, you want peace. Okay? Now, mimi, I don't want troubles. I don't want troubles always. Okay? Just communicate. Just say, okay, I understand you want to tell me these things, but not now. I'll give you attention after
Unajua ni
I have
wewe,
taken time
but
to be.
kuna some ladies who don't know what that is. And to them, it's not even sharing or attention. They're just pouring out mashidas. They don't know. They also really don't know what this particular man has been through the day. Yeah, what battles he's been fighting, what demons he's been fighting. They don't want to understand all that.
Yeah.
So they are coming also with their own demons. Wanaongezea madimono juu ya madimono.
Hey, stop using the word daimono.
Yeah.
Issues, let's say issues.
Yeah,
Daimono
issues.
sounds daimono.
Yeah,
real
it's
daimono.
true. On top of what this particular man has. And that's why you find one case in a scenario tumesema, you'll find someone who doesn't really want to go home.
Yeah.
Or secondly, I can have a kampango wa kanto mwenye ananipeanga peace.
Oh. You really want to open that can?
It's not to open that can. I'm talking about men, not Ray. So you'll find.
I understand, but still it's a can.
Yeah, definitely. You'll find there's a place that I can go. I can go to someone else.
You'll find peace.
And I will find peace. Yeah, nitaingia kwa nyumba nipate amepika food, hana makelele nyingi, nitasaviwa, nitaniletea everything that I need. Yeah, it's just like a peaceful environment. So you'll find men running away from trouble, from fire, and then they will go and
get
barbecue.
into a frying pan. From frying pan, you get into fire.
Yeah, and
that's what it is.
And then at the end of the day, you'll find that ladies will come and complain that this person is never at home, anakujanga ameshiba and all that. Kumbe there is somewhere else and I find peace.
But all this can be solved with understanding each other. Like I'm saying, yes, the ladies want attention. Like I have told you, hatukwangi na ubaya. We don't want trouble. We just need attention. So if all this can be communicated, like me, I want attention. You want peace. Okay, we can find a sort of balance, both of us.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I think for us we have found that balance, but me, I'm talking generally for men, so that ladies out there can hear what men really want. Sometimes unashinda mpoa huyu mtu wangu anataka nini? So number one, peace. Yeah, number one, peace.
And me, I'm speaking for the ladies, okay? So men out there, we want attention. So if you're not able to give us attention when we need that, and maybe we are complaining about issues that have been there that have not been solved, it's okay. Just tell me that at this point, I want some peace. Please give me time. Then I'll give you attention. And by the way, when it's time for attention, give me full attention. That's what I'm hoping the ladies can hear me and they can support me.
What do you mean by full attention?
Full attention, so that when I'm telling you, you will listen, you will engage. And sometimes when I'm telling you those things, it's not like I'm looking for a solution, Ray. I just want you to hear me out and to contribute. Like the way I'll piga moshene with my girls. Sometimes that's all I want. Yeah. I know because you're problem solvers, but sometimes I just want you to listen to me. Just listen and contribute, Oh, that's what happened. How dare she? How dare he? Like that. Don't give me solutions. At least you leave that relationship, so you do this.
For us, we are logical. We are logical beings. So, and most of the time, when you're trying to pour out that way, we try and as much as possible to find solutions. What is the solution for this thing?
And Ray, I would say the same. We are emotional. When we go that way, by the way, we will not find a solution. Because also now for the ladies, I would say we are emotional. So when you tell me you want peace,
so where do we strike the balance?
We strike the balance at communication. You communicate that you want peace. I communicate that I want you to be a little bit emotional with me at this particular point. You find yourself, find your emotions, leave the logic alone, and be a little bit of some emotional kidogo do for the lady, and give her attention when she needs the attention. and she'll give you peace. And
I
I'm
think
not
it's
saying
also, even if it's not communication, kuna verbal communication and non-verbal communication. I think it's also good to read in between the lines. Sometimes it doesn't have to be verbal, but inaweza kuwa it's not verbal. So just read, if you can read in between the lines read the mood, current mood.
I insist. It's okay to read in between the lines, but you're the one who keeps on saying communicate your expectations.
Yes.
So it is good to communicate and say it verbally. Because sometimes when I assume things, you tell me no, communicate. And you're the one who taught me that.
Yeah.
Agree with me.
But you see, we have different personalities. I think we have an episode, not the recent Daily Quest episode, but ya kitambo. If you view our videos, you'll see this particular one.
Yeah.
Where we're talking about different temperaments. Yeah. So you'll find, you said you're a sanguine and you explained what sanguine is. But on the flip side, we have melancholies and melancholic people and phlegmatic. Yeah. You find
introverts.
Who are more introverted than the extroverts who are sanguines and cholerics. You find melancholic people and phlegmatic, they are more introverted. At times they are in that space where they really don't want even to talk. They don't want to talk. They're just okay. They don't feel like even communicating. And on the flip side, we have sanguines who are just all over. They just want to be listened. They want to talk. They want to. And this other person is quite introverted, hataki story mob. Anajisikiza. Unajua kuna wale we listen to ourselves more than we listen to the world. Unajisikiza, and you're at that point where you're just listening to yourself. That is peace to you. But the other party, they are all out. And at that moment, I don't feel like communicating. So it's also good to read in the mood and know, this time, ile time yake yenye atakaki kusumbuliwa. So that you just give this person peace at that moment. So where I'm going at is where do we draw the line? Yes, kuko na communication, but also understanding your person or the other your partner, what temperaments they are, at how they behave, how they react. So it's a learning curve.
And it's also the opposite, because also now the extroverted partner may feel, remember it could be the other way, the lady is introverted and the guy is extroverted. They could feel like I'm nalengwa, sort of, okay? So that's why I'm saying it's good to have this conversation. So by the way, like we've had the conversation, like when you see me silent, it's not, or rather when you see me not responding to your complaints, it's not like I don't want to listen to you, or I don't want to respond. It's because at that particular point, I just want some peace. Then after that, give me time and I'll come back to you and I'll give you the attention. That's all I am saying. And it is good to communicate that.
Okay. I think too much about peace.
And attention.
Let's go to the second thing. What do men want?
Tell me.
Men.
I can't wait.
Mimi ni mtetezi wenu.
Mtetezi wenu is doing a good job. You paid him well.
Number 2 is respect. That's the big word in the room.
It's the elephant in the room.
It's the big word. It's not an elephant, but we just need respect. You know, at times, people say that men need sex, but actually, from their partners, they really don't need it, because we are animals, and like any other animal, sisi ni mammals.
You are actually animals.
Yes, you can have.
My grandma said.
That was on Ali Twitter, which was.
My grandma says, Alisema aje? Na Kikuyu ama na Kikuyu?
Yeah, it was in
Men are hetes. Hete.
Hiti, not
Hiti.
Hiti.
Oh, sorry, Hiti. Hiti is mafisi.
Yeah, and most people confuse the act of sex. Any animal or any mammal or every animal can have sex. So are women. You see a gonga, a megonga over 400.
I understand men can have sex with anything, actually.
You see, but back home, that is not what men really need, because you can have it with anyone. And but bringing it back home, all we need is respect. Respect is bigger than anything else to men. So peace, nikishapata peace na nipate I'm being respected in that house, then mambo inaendelea tu kwa shwari before we get to the third thing that men really want.
How does respect look like? It sounds like a very big word. How does it look like? Recognition? Saying that I respect you? How does it look like? Because I can say it and not act it. I know.
It's more of acting than saying.
Okay.
Respect is more of doing the act of respecting someone rather than just saying it.
Okay.
So respect can be from the way you actually approach or talk to your husband or your partner. The way you talk to them in front of kids, the way you talk to them in front of friends, in the public. There are those ladies who don't know any boundary. They can just walk say anything. The way you treat the way you treat your man can be the way you treat them in public, in front of the kids, in front of their parents, in front of your parents. Just the way you conduct yourself around a man. It talks a lot. It speaks a lot.
But it doesn't mean that he's saying yes to everything. It's just how we respond and how we approach the men.
It's not. You're going to number 3.
Okay.
You're rushing it. You're rushing it.
Okay.
So
respect.
we just want to
be
respected. Yes.
To be honored.
To be honored, but above everything, respect.
We've had ladies respect.
So what's the counter?
I don't have a counter, honestly. I do not have a counter. I would say also the ladies would love to be respected. Maybe that could be a counter, but it was not my number.
Maybe the counter is being adored.
Yeah, that's where I was going. It's a counter. Okay, then that was number 3. Being adored and admired. So the word was admired. So admire, of course, is like being adored. So we want to be admired. We want to be adored. We want to be noticed when tell me that I look good. Tell me that you love my hair. Notice my hair when I'm coming. For crying out loud, I cannot come from a salon. I have spent the whole day. I have come back home, and you don't even notice that I have changed my hair. I have gone to the salon. I have made my nails, and you don't get to notice.
Lakini unajua
no,
kama nywele mtu anatoa style moja na rudisha the same style na unataka nini?
I say this is not a debate. You have to listen to what the ladies want. Imagine I cannot come back home. I have spent how much money I have made up myself, and you don't notice. Say something. Say that I look beautiful. When I put on my clothes, my beautiful clothes, I have thought about that dress. By the way, when a lady is doing, not like you, I know you just get up, you pick whatever is available, and you put it on. For the ladies,
really?
We
go with the mood. Kama Selma na the mood ni beach,
you don't go.
Beach.
Trust you me. This was by the way. There is no mood. Hakuna mood board for the guys. Wanachukuanga whatever is available. I know there are those who are strict with how they dress, but most men So what I'm saying is, let me not divert a lot. For the ladies, we put a lot of thoughts in it. So by the time I'm picking this dress, I have thought about it, and I want to be told that I'm looking good. I want my self-esteem to be boosted. I want to be told that I'm looking beautiful. Yeah, to be adored, to be carried like baby. You see the way you baby your baby girls. You have 2 girls. The same way you baby them, that's the way I want to be babied.
Yes, I have so many babies.
You have so many babies. I want to be treated like a doll. Yeah, treat me like a doll. I don't want to say, and then the respect will come, because it is not a 50-50, it's 100. You give your 100, I give my 100.
Yeah.
But please just give some admiration.
Yeah, I think that's something else you've talked about. We in marriage or relationship, we don't say give 50-50.
Yeah.
Our motto is give your 100.
I give my 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because also now expectation is, when I expect you to love me, and then I love you back. So when I expect you to give me my 50, and then I give you my 50, your 50 may never come. So that means I'll not give my 50. But you give your 100 without expecting me to give my 100. And me, I give my 100 without expecting you to give your 100. That is what works. And sometimes I found that to work, because there are those days that you are at zero, completely at zero. And it's not like you don't want to give me your 100. You are unable to give me your 100. Maybe you are unwell, or maybe I am unwell. And that's the 100 that I give serves both of us. It inatushikilia in that season. Yeah. But when you expect that, he's not giving his 100, so you're there holding your hands waiting for him to give his 50 or his 20, it doesn't work, honestly. Yeah. So give your 100 and you your 100.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So respect, admiration.
Yeah.
Peace. Say the counter was?
Attention.
Peace and attention.
Yeah.
Then respect
and admiration. Yeah.
Oh, so what is the number 3 thing that men really want? And drum rolls, men. Number 3.
I'm drumming up for you, men. And we are listening. The ladies, we are listening.
Yeah, number 3 is a submissive lady or woman. Even the Bible says, we need a submissive partner.
Okay.
Yes.
I hope I didn't roll my eyes, but okay.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
I know the Bible says, first of all,
love.
No, the Bible says submit to one another.
Yes.
Yeah. I know that phrase wanaume huwa wanatupilia mbali sana when the issue of submission comes.
Yeah.
But if you read that particular verse in the Bible, it starts with submit to one another.
Yeah.
But it put more emphasis. It put more emphasis to ladies. Yeah. So wives, submit to your husbands.
Then gents are called to love their husbands as Christ loves the church.
Yeah. So let's start with submission. How does submission look like? Yeah. And I can say submission is wrapped up in my first 2 points.
Okay.
Yeah. Respect and peace. Okay. Yeah. If you're able to respect your husband and you're able to give them that peace, to me, I can say you are a submissive woman. It's not about who is the head and who is the tail.
No, it's not head and tail.
Yeah. It's not.
It is not head and tail. It is head and neck.
Oh.
Hey. Usipende tupeleke kwa mkia.
But in school tuliambiwa opposite here.
No. This is not the opposite. This is hand in hand. So it is the head and the neck. Ray.
Okay. So it's not about who is on top of the others in terms of career, who is earning more. You can actually hii mambo ya
Let's
earning and
unpack
all
that.
that.
Yeah.
Hii mambo ya earning and all that. Sometimes kiburi inaingia just because you feel that you're earning more than the gent or the or you're more educated, you're a doctor, maybe your husband hata hakumaliza degree, akona diploma, na hata hiyo diploma alidrop out of school. And you feel you're more powerful.
Influential.
So being submissive, as I've said, is respect regardless of your position, what you're earning, who you are in terms of position. Maybe unaweza kuwa uko in such a high position. It does not matter. Just to me, being submissive boils down to respect and give me peace.
I agree with you because I'm a submissive wife. I'm a woman under authority, but it's very difficult to understand. For the ladies also, the submission does not come naturally. It doesn't come naturally because remember also we are empowered, we are learned, we are throwing stones just the way you're throwing stones out there. So it really doesn't come easy. Then also the way the society has built us, especially the millennials, and not to talk about Gen Zs and Alphas because that's a totally different story, but we've been brought up empowered. So we've struggled with submission so much because at some point we were extremely empowered.
Not at some point, I think you're still being empowered. The thing is, I think when whoever brought the initiative, women empowerment, the girl child, they focused and equality. I think they focused so much on the girl child that they forgot the boy child. And right now the boy child is kind of weak, I can say, because the ladies or the girl child has really been empowered. Now your empowerment, I think inaleta to some point kiburi. A lot of kiburi, because you find right now there is quite a big percentage of very weak men because they don't have that space. But you find even the society, the NGOs and everything, they are focusing on the girl child. And now the girl child has come out really strong and overpowered the boy child. Something that we really need to look at.
As parents also, we need to empower our boy child.
So you find when they have grown up and they reach even that age, they are not as responsible as the girls, and they are dropping balls, a lot of balls around, not the actual balls.
The balls are intact.
The balls are intact. They're dropping balls in so many areas, and you find right now in quite a big number, there's a very high percentage that it's actually the lady who is the breadwinner. So you find the boy child anakuwa weakened in some way.
So all you're saying is regardless of what of where you are, the positions that you have, you just lay your crowns down when you get into the house. Just the way we lay our crowns down when we come to God, to the Lord. This is what we are saying.
And know that this particular man that God has given you, he's the head. Either way. From the beginning. And normally I say every time I'm saying from the beginning, it's Genesis, the creation. God created man first. If you like it or not, if you are a superwoman or not, that will never change.
So whatever you chose, you looked around, ukasema ni huyu. Submit to him.
So that is
the
your head.
There is no negotiation.
Yeah.
So that tells me that, ladies, if you've not chosen, make sure you choose someone that you can submit to. Someone that you can say, this is the head. Someone you can respect.
Exactly.
And that brings me now to my point of what ladies want. Ladies want direction and security. Security and direction.
Security?
Yes, security as soja. But even that, yes, I want security. I want to feel secure around you. Every girl, honestly, because now we've grown up under daddies, and daddies were our security. They've provided for us, they've given us direction, they've literally covered us. And that's what we want. And basing it with now submission in the church, and even the church finds security in God, in Christ. That's how, Christ covers the church. So the same way the ladies want to be covered. They want security and they want direction. And it's very difficult for a lady to submit to a man with no direction. And when you don't give direction and you're not a secure man, it is very difficult. And that's why you see now ladies starting to take their positions, to start looking for security, to start looking for, for direction for themselves, because probably they have a man in the house who has no direction kabisa. So it's very difficult for such a woman to submit, honestly.
I thought ladies want money, sex, and power.
No. But even that is in the security. Because if you're giving me security, you're ensuring that, it doesn't have to be you're the one providing, but you should be providing. But if at all you're not able to provide, then give me directions of how we will eat in this house, how we in future plans. Just give me some sort of direction. You have to look like you know what you're doing and you've got this. I cannot be staying in the house, or rather I cannot be going to work and you have no direction. You don't know where we are headed as a family. Yeah, you have to look like you got it all together. Yeah.
So it's not money, because
it is not money, by the way. It is not money. Money, yes, is good. Money is good, ladies. It is good, and we want that money. But it is not about money. You may not have money, but you have direction, and you have ways. When you have sort of a plan, then you know how you will get that money, and with no time you'll get that money.
I'm asking that because you see this thing sponyo imekuwa too common that the ladies no longer want men, and they are not ready to grow up with a man from opportunity. So you find majority of the millennials, and I don't know about Gen Zs and all that, they want to go to a well-established person, rather than even date their age mates. It's too much.
It's true. But I feel like also what they're looking for is security, financial security. So by the time a lady is going to a man who has money or has ponyo, it's because they're looking for that financial security. Because it is really key for ladies. You want to feel secure. You want to feel like someone has taken care of. Once in a while, you've been told, enda treat, go to the salon, go to, make your nails, make your, just taking care of me. And I feel like that's what drew the ladies. I'm not in support, but that's what drew the ladies to sponsors and to Abamas.
Yeah, okay. I have heard you, you have heard me. This conversation it can go on, and we're going, as I've promised, we're going to have some guests, and we're going to shed more light. Maybe I'm so biased because the space that I am in, nimepata respect, nimepata peace, So I really don't know everything that men wants. So
Yeah.
I just want to bring in a few more men to come and tell me what do men really want.
Are you challenging us also to have ladies come speak about what the
Sasa
ladies
mimi
want?
nilianzisha, nilienda nikaongea na majamaa, nikamwambia kujeni mjitetee.
You never know. Let us see. We may just have a lady sit down. Yeah, but I've loved the conversation.
Yeah.
And above all, I think the best thing is communication.
Yeah.
Like I would say, communicate your expectations with your person. Communicate. You see now the way we've had this conversation, I have communicated to Ray what ladies want, or rather what I would want, and he has communicated what he would want. And where can you have such conversations? Where can you have such? I'm asking you. Because they are both you've dropped. Where can you have such conversations?
The bedroom.
No, yes, the bedroom, pillow talks, but also I think date nights, honestly.
Yeah, date nights.
Yeah, you can have a date night. So this week we are challenging you. Have a date night with your person. Have this conversation.
I also feel that the way the world is right now, we are all in a rush to make ends meet. That we no longer have quality time.
Oh yeah.
So we are totally in a rush.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and we are growing. We don't pause, and we are growing apart by the day because it's all about chasing the paper, chasing money. Hakuna time ya kupause. It's in the morning. Watu wanaamka sijui saa 11 umekimbia to beat the Nairobi traffic kama to travel to wherever to make ends meet. In the evening you both come tired, in a bit, you're all beat.
You want peace, I want attention.
So my peace is sleeping, so I'll sleep until that 4, then we wake up again in the morning and the cycle continues. Then within no time finish your statement.
I'm saying you've not given me attention. I go to the office, a guy gives me attention.
Exactly.
Trouble.
Sijakupea attention, umeenda hapo umesmile, umembo na leo mtu amenotice your dress, amenotice umesonga tofauti, and you're like mjamaa wako hata hajaona. So and the cycle continues, and the cycle. I remember there's one statement that was thrown somewhere that I was and I was like, hiya. Kuna one person who said that mtu ni wako saa zile uko na yeye. Because ukiwa nje sasa utapata hiyo attention, utapata mtu anakupea what you're not being given. Security. You find someone who gives you even sex. The other person hakuna hiyo time.
Kimoda. Topic for another day.
So you find that the current situation even to put in a position where there's no communication. So at that point, that's when you need to pause and make it very, very deliberate. Deliberate and intentional. That we need to have this conversation. Otherwise, huyo ataenda huko atakuwa served na egonga. Huyo ataenda huko apewe Amina na admirations. Huyo ataenda huko apate mbabas mwenye anamprovidea everything else. So I think that's where we are losing it, and we just need to pause.
We are saying pause. So we are saying have date nights. So our challenge for this week, right? Is pause, have a date night with your person.
You can pause.
Not if you have to pause. We are saying pause. Have a date night. Have a conversation, a pillow talk, whatever it is with your person. Take a walk. Have conversations. What is your expectation? What is my expectation? What would you like from me? And get a balance.
And those who are yet to commit, or they're not married yet, what would you advise them?
I would advise them, keep your eyes open. Check out, those things that you know that you want. Like for ladies, look for someone you will admire, you will respect, you will submit to. And for gentlemen, look for someone who will respect you, who will honor you, who will listen to you. And you can only know that also by going on dates. So go on dates. Open your eyes and go on dates.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good.
That was a good conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hope they enjoyed.
The next one, which we'll have Media. Yeah. Peace.
See you next time. Episode 4 was awesome.